Get live reports from the sidelines throughout our game. Follow Aaron Dugan on Twitter at AaronFox56.
Shikellamy has been on a roll lately. The Braves knocked off Shamokin 10 days ago and are still in the Heartland playoff hunt.
We seem to be, gelling a little bit. Offensively we're clicking a little bit better. Have some guys, stepping up. It seems like each night we have someone different stepping up, so that's a good sign for us.
Milton can be a very dangerous team when they play well. The Panthers are looking to end the season strong and could make a run in the district playoffs.
We like being where we are. I can't say that we could actually be doing any better right now. I think we have played to our full potential. We play hard, and I'm really pleased with the boys, and I'm glad to be where we are.
It's a Heartland Conference Division I clash. It's Shikellamy and Milton next.
He looks like he's already got his play called, and they're not going to call timeout. They're going to let him go at it.
10 seconds. Pick play. Got it!
This is another Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology and Blaze Alexander Dealerships.
There's a lot of great basketball in central Pennsylvania tonight, including this one inside Milton High School. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bob I, joined courtside tonight by my partner, Doug Walsh. Doug, we get you away from the college ranks a little bit. We show you some high school basketball here in the Heartland Conference. Division I still coming down to the end of the regular season. These two teams right in the mix. So let's talk about Shikellamy first. The hottest team in the conference right now, led by Kyle Leitzel.
Yeah, Bob, Kyle Leitzel's a junior, averages 14 points a game, 4 rebounds. He's a real good three-point shooter, averages 43%. That's pretty good. 76% from the foul line. He's got to have the ball in his hands late in the ball game.
Milton is in second place behind Shamokin right now in the conference, still vying for that top spot. It's senior night here in Milton, and Ethan Baker leads the way.
Ethan Baker's been around the program for 4 years. He averages 16 points a game. Coach Bruno likes his decision-making. He gets the ball into the lane. He can finish. Like I said, he's getting 16 points a game, and he can distribute. He finds the open man.
The last time these two teams met, Shikellamy almost came back from a 15-point deficit, but it was Milton who pulled out a 6-point win. We'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip on the way.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology and Blaze Alexander Dealerships.
Our national anthem here at Milton High School as we get you set for tonight's Heartland Conference Division I game between the Shikellamy Braves and the Milton Black Panthers. Now here are tonight's starting lineups for both teams as we get set here and for this big game. Nice crowd on hand for the visiting team of Shikellamy, who come in at 11-6. Soloff, Bartle, Ammerman, Hollister, and Leitzel will lead the way. On the other side for the Milton Black Panthers, who are 13-4 overall. All seniors: Heidel, Williams, Hess, Baker, and Feltman. So we know they want to win tonight on their home floor. It is senior night right here. And Doug, how will that play out? You'll get a little nervous. Maybe you play a little bit harder than you want.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit nervous, especially Alex Hess getting his first start. He's subbing in for the normal Ryan Emery. The keys for Milton here, they want to upset the rhythm of Shikellamy, and you do that by getting post-ups. And when Emery's in the game, they'll try to get the ball down to him. And Milton has a tendency to go 4, 5, 6 minutes without scoring, so they got to avoid the scoring droughts. And the last thing is the shooters of Shikellamy create problems for them, so they're going to try to crowd them and make them put the ball on the floor rather than stand there and shoot it.
For Shikellamy, Keys to the game, Doug?
Well, they want to play a little bit faster, not much, but they want to create a little bit of tempo. And they rebound by committee. They want to own the boards, and this gets them into their up tempo. And, make open shots. It sounds like a cliche, but the last 2 games they struggled from shooting the basketball. So if they get open looks, they're going to have to knock them down tonight.
Milton is coming off of a win over Mifflinburg, 64-48 the other night. Meantime, Shikellamy suffered their first loss in 7 games, and that was to Jersey Shore. Their top shooters in the game went 1 for 20. So
yeah, like I was saying, they shot 22%, and that's not going to get it done. They dodged the bullet shooting 28% when they beat Central Mountain, but 22%, you're not going to win too many ball games shooting that percentage.
Nope, but both teams are right in the thick of things in conference play. We are getting set here in Milton. Your referees, Jim Bergen, Jim Bettel, and Todd Steese. And it is the Braves who control the opening tip. So this is Leitzel who'll run the show. Over to Bartle.
Straight man-to-man by Milton.
Into Ammerman, and a nice bucket for the junior Derek Ammerman.
Got the ball in pretty deep.
Both these teams very evenly matched. Not big guys out there, but all around that 5'9" to 6 foot range.
Yeah, they play good team basketball too, Bob. They're both well-balanced ball clubs.
Baker inside to the hoop, can't get the easy layup to go. Hollister will bring it down. Hollister has been out the last couple of games with an ankle injury. Did play against Jersey Shore and is playing very good basketball of late.
Yeah, they're happy to get him back in the lineup.
Baker to slow it down. Nice pass inside. Baker trying to find K.J. Williams off his fingertips.
Yeah, K.J. Williams got a little excited like you were talking about, Bob. He was wide open. Baker put it right in his hands, and he let it slide through.
Pretty much everybody on the court for Shikellamy, probably except for Suloff, can handle the ball very well up top. Leitzel in the lane, Ammerman. A little short on the jumper. Here's Baker the other way.
Good rebound by Wade Heidel.
Back out to Baker. So Leitzel playing on Baker, a matchup that we kind of anticipated. Best 2 players maybe on the court. Heidel with a long-range shot, back of the rim. Good offensive rebound from Milton. That's something that Coach Bruno wanted to improve on in this game.
Yeah, you're right, Bob. In talking to Coach Bruno, they don't get many offensive rebounds, and K.J. Williams got another possession by running that one down.
So the foul will go against Leitzel, his first, team's first.
Shikellamy playing man-to-man defense on the out-of-bounds underneath.
58-53 was the score last time these 2 teams met. Inside of Williams. Little 6-footer, no good. Suloff the rebound. Here comes Hollister trying to push a little bit. Hollister right in with the left hand, no good. Hess with the rebound.
Alex Hess.
Good pass. Baker to Williams. Blocked from behind. And a travel call.
Yeah, Alex Hess making the most of his start. He got the opening tip. He had a nice screen for Williams for a wide open jumper and a big rebound right there.
So far, Milton unable to get their offense going, but Hollister pushes it and hits Suloff. Nice bounce pass. His first 2.
Shikellamy getting to the basket real strong.
So Baker will set it up. Hess top of the key. Hess loses it. Leitzel. Got it. First 2 for Kyle Leitzel, the league scorer for the Braves.
That's a tough shot, that pull-up floater.
Baker, a little push in the lane, no foul called, wanted it. Shikellamy really likes to push it. Ammerman going to be hammered. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, Logan Feltman gave him a whack on the arm on the way in. But Bob, Shikellamy is getting the ball to the rim pretty easily versus Milton's defense.
Ammerman shooting 76% on the night. And he hits his first. As a team, Shikellamy shooting about 67% overall. So Ryan Emery, the sophomore, who typically starts, is in quickly. He's been playing very good basketball, second leading scorer on this team.
Yeah, Alex Hess getting the start, like we said before, on senior night. Coach Bruno.
No box out Braves. Big offensive rebound right to Bartle and blocked from Emery. Baker's got it. Double team is Emery. No foul. Maybe a couple too many passes there, but Milton still got it. Emery fighting for it. That's Heidel. And Heidel will be called for the foul, but you can really see the emphasis now getting that offensive board.
Yeah, you appreciate the effort by Milton. You know, you said, Bob, at the beginning, how's it going to play out on senior night? Well, there's 3.5 minutes gone, and they still haven't scored, but they're playing with a lot of energy.
One thing Shikellamy didn't want to do, they were down 15 the last time these two teams met. Wanted to come out hot, and they have. Soloff inside, blocked from behind. So Baker will slow it down.
Yeah, Coach Bruno wants this more of a half-court game. He wants to run his half-court offense.
Milton averaging 66, and they got it downtown. Feltman.
There's the icebreaker.
25th three on the year. Bartle, corner, no good. Tip back out right to Hollister. Hollister getting in the lane quickly. Soloff block from Emery. Shikellamy controlling their offensive board. Hollister, no good. Tipped in almost by Ammerman. And a timeout on the floor. Up and down pace here in Milton, but it's the visitors from Shikellamy that have a 5-point lead. We'll take a timeout here on My TV.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on My TV WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology and Blaze Alexander Dealerships.
There is Ethan Baker, still trying to get some points on the board for his club. Milton down 5 here early on, Doug.
Well, let's see if they can weather the storm. I mean, they're struggling scoring the ball, but they're only down 5, so if they can put a couple baskets together, they'll be back in it. Another easy miss, though.
Couple of easy misses so far from Milton. They've had open shots, but have missed a couple of layups. Bartle inside little crossover, no good.
Ryan Emery has 3 blocks. He's only been in the game a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Williams inside. Oh, can't get it to go. Something is on the basket tonight for Milton. Just can't find anything to go down. Good rebound by Heidel, though. Shikellamy, Justin Engel, number 34, into the game for Soloff. That's a match we'll see in and out tonight. Both big guys. Nice cut by Emery. Got it.
I can see why Coach Bruno likes Ryan Emery. Sophomore, good player. He's doing a lot of good things for Milton.
Little surprise at this tempo so far for both sides.
Yeah, I don't think they want it to be this up and down. Certainly Milton doesn't. I think Shikellamy favors it a little bit more.
Shikellamy, of course, with a big win over Shamokin. At the time, the Indians were undefeated in conference play.
And that's still their only loss in conference.
So this is a big game, not only in the conference, because that's still up for grabs, it's also for District 4 AAA. Ammerman, no good. Foul underneath against the Braves. A little pushing and shoving. Engel's got to watch. Threw an elbow in there, so Soloff will come in for him.
Logan Feltman with a good, strong rebound.
Edwin Rivera in there as well, number 24. He picked up the foul. So 2 fouls on each team. 2-minute mark. Milton down 3, but they were down 7 at the media timeout. 5, excuse me. Baker getting in. Bounced out of bounds. Both teams having very good success getting into the paint.
Yeah, that's what Milton has to do. They want to drive it hard to the basket. They're just not finishing as of yet, but they will.
Hollister gets a finger on it. Quick hands from him.
You know, for all the baskets that Milton has missed and they haven't dropped, they're only down 7-4. They should be pleased.
There you saw Gene Bruno, his second season, who was a coach at Penn College for 15 years. Doing very good things here so far. He's 24-13, his second season.
I had the pleasure of officiating some of Gene's games. Always a gentleman.
Heidel off the mark again. That's his second try from out there. Hollister going to push it again. Baker stole it right to Williams. Baker 1-on-4. Blocked, but a foul going to be called.
Boy, good play by Ethan Baker. Forced this turnover. Got it back. Strong move to the basket. Picks up the foul.
So Soloff picks up the foul. Third on Shikellamy. First on Soloff, who's back in the game.
Baker's a real good foul shooter. Here's the replay again. He knows he's going to get bumped. Takes it strong. Feels the contact, draws the foul.
Ammerman takes a seat.
This will allow Milton to get into their pressure. Forcing the tempo, taking Shikellamy out of the rhythm. That's what Coach Bruno wants to do.
Soloff couldn't handle that pass, and suddenly Milton has scored the last 4 points.
A lot of times full court pressure gets people handling the ball that you normally wouldn't have handle it. Suleff couldn't handle that pass.
Emery still battling in there. He's got good hops. Both teams now a little pushing and shoving. Boy, Emery came in, has really made his presence known.
Yes, he has. He's a great rebounder. Boy, he got his hand on both of those rebounds there. Almost tipped it in.
It's a 4-0 run for the home team, Milton. Under a minute to play, quarter number 1. Heidel's going to try it again. He's been short 3 times. Baseball pass.
Oh, nice.
Bartle all the way in.
Great pass by Chad Zuleff all the way down the floor, 3-quarter court.
Bartle averaging 11.5 points per game. Heidel says, I can't hit it from the outside. I'll take it on the inside.
Maybe he'd be better served to stay with that.
Let me see if they want to go for one last shot here in quarter number 1. We're setting it up. Very balanced scoring for the Braves so far tonight.
It's probably going to end up in Leitzel's hand for the shot.
Hollister is the only starter that has not scored. Under 5. Bartle to the rim. No foul call. Blocked away, and that will do it. So is the Black Panthers, who have come storming back after being down 5, and a team from Shikellamy has a 1-point lead here in Milton. Thank you to the Milton Black Panther cheerleaders. Some of those seniors also being honored in a pregame ceremony. 1-point lead for Shikellamy. Doug, your impressions on quarter number 1?
Well, Milton hung in there. They got a slow start, but they're right back in the ballgame, going right according to plan, making them put the ball on the floor and taking it down, and Ryan Emery is blocking all their shots that they're coming down and trying to put up. So credit Milton for hanging in there.
No surprise Emery comes in. Milton goes on a roll.
Yeah, Coach Bruno really likes Ryan Emery. Plays with a lot of poise and a lot of confidence. Only a sophomore.
Yeah, it's averaging 6.5 rebounds a game. This is Heidel bringing it coast to coast. Back to Heidel, to Williams. To Heidel, lay it up. First lead of the night for the home team.
You know, Milton will run. They'll pick their spots, but they're pretty smart. They know when to run and when to pull it back out.
Hollister, I really like the way he passes the ball. Hoop in the harm. Bryce Bartle.
Yeah, Bryce Bartle, strong move. Here he is on the curl, going strong to the basket. He powers it up, takes the hit, waits patiently, and finishes.
That on your Sunbury Motors replay. Bartle goes to the line, shooting 72% on the year. He averages 11.5 points per game for these Braves. He's just a junior as well, and he gets the first one to roll in.
All the Shikellamy players, Bob, shoot fouls well, all around 67 to 75%, which is pretty good in the high school level. Ryan Emery again. He's really turned this game around. I can see why Coach Bruno likes him.
Emery has 4, and suddenly we're tied at 12. Early momentum in the later half of that quarter is going Milton way. Both teams hanging in there. This is a different team from Shikellamy as Ammerman hits a 2 that, you know, Milton saw the last time these two played.
Good patience on the offensive end by Shikellamy that time. Got what they wanted.
Ammerman has 5 so far. Emery working inside. Little scoop shot, no good. Bounce back out, and Milton do a nice job on the offensive boards.
KJ Williams running it down. That's the second one he's run down.
So this is Baker on the outside. We'll give and go. It's like a hot potato. No one wants to grab it. Here's Hollister again.
Heidel falling out of bounds. Tried to bounce it off the Shikellamy leg.
Ammerman a little fake. Hollister trying to get on the board. Couldn't get that one underneath.
See, even though Ryan Emery did not block that shot, he changed it. He intimidated him. Just knowing he was there made him change his shot.
Boy, there's a lot of activity going on both sides. Bartle running. He's got it.
Kyle Leitzel picked up the ball, found Bartle ahead.
Little drift shot, fade away from Feltman. He has 5, and it almost looked like it slipped out of his hand.
Wow, he looked like he knew he was going to do it, though. Good shot by Logan Feltman.
Bartle downtown. Oh, twine. Rainbow 3.
Yeah, see, Coach Bruno doesn't want to give him those open looks because they'll knock him down.
So Shikellamy on a little bit of a run.
High screen in a row with Emery. Good pass by Ethan Baker.
Emery with 6.
Four out, 1 in for Shikellamy. Worked the perimeter.
Trying to get a screen. Ammerman, no good. Ball bounced right back into his hands. Little 5-footer. Bounces around. And this is Baker who says we'll slow it down and then I'll take the shot. Boy, Williams right there again on the offensive boards. Timeout, Shikellamy. 30-second timeout.
Their strength, Shikellamy, is the defensive glass, and Milton seems to be getting 4, 5, 6 offensive rebounds. I think that's what Coach Tim Ford is talking about. They rebound by committee, but between KJ Williams and Ryan Emery, they're getting offensive rebounds and keeping balls alive and getting extra possessions. I think that's what Coach Ford is talking about right now.
And this is Coach Bruno, who's talking to his team about getting those offensive rebounds.
Yeah, he loves the energy that they've got going. I like the way Shikellamy's getting the ball to the basket. I mean, Milton's plan is to force them to do that. They're just not finishing, but they all take the ball strong to the hole, Shikellamy.
So Milton's going to set up full court press now, man to man.
Yeah, this is what Milton wants. They want to control the tempo of this game.
Right into Tilford, the freshman who's in the game, Gabe Tilford. Bartle around, blocked from Heidel. He gets it back and gets a foul. It's almost like a playoff game here tonight. As we talked about, this game very important for both teams.
Yeah, he got away with the first one. It was a good block, and the second one, Coach Bruno doesn't really like it, but I think that was a foul. Sometimes when you hit the ball so hard, they have to call a foul.
So Bartle puts his first one in. He'll get two. He's 1 for 1 from the line tonight. I have him for 11 points so far. He's leading scorer for both teams. And he hits the second.
Keon Williams, a sophomore, thrown into the fire to replace Wade Heidel.
We'll take the TV timeout. 3:52 remaining, 3-point lead for Shikellamy. We'll be right back. And we are back at Milton High School. Bob Ide and Doug Walsh sitting courtside. 3-point lead for the visitors from Shikellamy. A lot of energy out there tonight. Kind of a faster paced game than we expected.
Yeah, and I think that favors Shikellamy, and you can see they're up 3. Milton would like to slow this pace down a little bit.
And Baker, little nudge, no foul, but he gets his first field goal of the night.
Keon Williams has his hands full trying to keep Bartle from driving to the basket. Bartle much stronger.
Biggest lead so far was Shikellamy, who jumped out 7-0. And Milton came back and had a momentary lead, 10-9.
You hear Coach Bruno yelling to his guys, make them put it on the floor.
Shikellamy averaging 53 points per game, and it's been hit off of Rivera as Hess checks back into the game. He'll check in as Keon Williams takes a seat, the sophomore.
Did his job for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, gave him a blow, stopped Bartle from driving to the basket. Good job by Keon Williams.
Don't know if we'll see Baker and Feldman go out too much. Baker's still in there. He runs the show. Only one field goal, though, so far, but he's been looking to drive all night. He lays it up.
Plays with such confidence. Called him out for the high pick and roll. He went away from it. Made a nice scoop, tough shot.
One thing I've noticed for Shikellamy, because they're all threats from 3-point land, they're all putting the pump fake on tonight and going to the hole.
Yeah, you have to take what the defense will give you in games like this. They're going to take away your strength, so whoever performs better without their strength will come out on top.
This is Gabe Tilford, the freshman, shooting 38% from the line, but he looked very good on that one.
Yeah, that one looked nice. I was going to say, nice rotation, good balance.
He's getting a lot of playing time. Averages just 2 points per game, but definitely the future here for the Braves. Gets a little friendly roll, but can't get it to go.
Boy, both these coaches, Bob, using underclassmen in a big game, throwing them into the fire. That's good experience for them.
Tied at 22. Second tie of the game. And a little travel call on KJ Williams. And Williams will take a seat, and he's replaced by Keon Williams. So trying to set up full court again. Still in man-to-man are the Black Panthers. Had a game of runs so far for both teams. Soloff not a threat from out there. Knocked away. Williams, the sophomore, lays it up.
Every sub Coach Bruno is making seems to be working out.
Hollister will bring it up. Hammerman trying to pick up a screen and thought Hollister was there and threw it right out of bounds. So 1:36 remaining in a half, a very fast-paced half. And let's take a look at this again.
There it is again. They've been patient, working their offense. And then Keon Williams steps in front, lays it in.
So that gives us the 2-point lead for the Black Panthers.
Again, Bob, Chad Zuloff threw that pass. Another guy outside handling the ball he didn't want to have happen.
Williams will jump shot from the corner, hits it.
Boy, it's giving him a good spark, isn't he, Keon Williams?
Yeah.
Defensively as well.
Hollister, his first three, no good. Oh, but Soloff took it right out of Hess's hands. Baker gonna push. Baker gets it in. Ethan Baker coming out in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor. Milton. They have a 6-point lead, their biggest of the night, with 48 seconds remaining here in the first half.
30-second timeout. Gene Bruno went all the way down, almost down to the Shikellamy bench to call that one. There it is again, the lay in, the strong move by Ethan Baker.
10-4 run for the Black Panthers, who have really gone away what we thought was their game plan of slowing the ball down, and they tried to push it as much as they can.
Yeah, you know, they're smart, Bob. They're picking their spots. You know, they on a long rebound or a quick outlet or on that play, they had numbers and they took it. The steal by Keon Williams. You know, so they're smart when they're running smart. That's not really their game, but they're picking their spots.
And they've gotten a spark from that guy, Keon Williams, on the defensive side and also on the offensive side. Milton's leading scorer, Ethan Baker, has 6 points right now. Leitzel, their leading scorer for Shikellamy, only has 2, but it's Bryce Bartle who's picked up the pace. Hollister in the lane, little floater, got it! And he'll go to the line to complete the 3-point play.
A good strong move by Hollister. He gets to the basket too. Alex Hess picks up the foul. Here it is again. Good strong move.
Hollister going to go to the line. We'll take a look at that in a second. 57%. He looked good on that one. We have a substitution. Here it is again, Doug.
Yeah, the strong move by Hollister. Alex Hess way up there, but caught him a little bit with the body.
You forget when there's a lefty out there, and Hollister's a lefty because you're so used to playing against right-handers that you think it's going to go up with the right hand.
Play for the last shot here.
So Milton with a big run to end the second quarter. Looks like they'll take the lead into the half. What will that be? We'll find out. Baker in against 3 guys, can't get it to go. Shikellamy with time. Amerman, he can get a pass away. Nope, stolen away. And almost half-court shot from the senior Baker. But it's his team, the Black Panthers of Milton, who have a 3-point lead in this Heartland Conference Showdown. Back at Milton High School at halftime, it is the Black Panthers leading the Braves by 3. Joined at the table now by Ben Ammerman, the Digital Marketing and Business Development Manager at Sunbury Motors down in Sunbury. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Sunbury Motors celebrating 100 years this year. What kind of plans are going on down there for a celebration?
Well, I got to tell you, first of all, that's a huge achievement. 100 years in business, you have less than 5% of family businesses going over 10 years in business, and this is 10 times that. So we must be doing something right down there, and it's really all about the customer service and how people are taken care of in the service department, the sales department. It's a red carpet treatment, and we're real excited about this anniversary coming up. So we got a lot of great specials going on.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead. What are they?
Well, with the new vehicles, there's over 370 of them on the lot right now. Yeah. And what's going on is all the factory rebates and incentives have been applied on the Fords, the Lincolns, the Kias, the Hyundais. Plus, on top of that, Tom Mertz, the owner of the dealership, has put on an extra special discount for the 100th anniversary. So if you're in the market for a new Ford, Lincoln, Kia, or Hyundai, you got to check out sunburymotors.com. To see what's going on there. And then on the pre-owned side, of course, there's over 160 pre-owned vehicles on the lot, and him and the used car manager came up with what's called the lowest price promise, 200.
Okay.
And the 200 means that basically what they do with all the pre-owned vehicles, they'll check the Kelley Blue Book value of all the vehicles, and then they'll research the market just like you would or I would on the internet, and then come up with a discount so that every single pre-owned vehicle is the lowest priced within 200-mile radius. So that's pretty far, extending out there. So again, if you're in the market for a pre-owned vehicle, you got to check out sunburymotors.com. Another big special event going on with that you should register for, Bob. Okay. The Ultimate Man Cave giveaway.
Okay. How do I do that?
Well, that's
you tell me what it is first.
The Man Cave giveaway. All you have to do is go to the website and look for the logo that says 100-year anniversary sweepstakes, and it's going to be a 60-inch smart TV with a Blu-ray disc player.
Yep.
You got a new recliner going in there with that. So just go to the website, sunburymotors.com, check it out, and you can register to win that. Another big thing that we're doing now is this thing right here. Check this out. It's called the Odo Club. And that's for the 100th anniversary as well. So basically what happens with that is Sunbury Motors pays you to drive your car. And you receive rewards in the service department or towards the price of a new vehicle. So all you have to do is go onto the website, again, search for the Odo Club at sunburymotors.com, and Sunbury Motors pays you to drive. It's kind of like where you have the air miles with flying or credit cards you earn points for. Well, this you don't have to buy anything for, and it's free, it's easy, it's rewarding. Just go check out Odo Club on the website there at sunburymotors.com. And finally,
this is the big one. This is the one I like.
Saving the best for last. Yeah, if you are a high school senior, one of the area high schools, Sunbury Motors is going to be giving away a pre-owned vehicle to a graduating member of the class of 2015. So parents, if you got a kid that's graduating this year, get to one of the Sunbury Motors stores, the Ford, Kia, Lincoln, or Hyundai. The Kia is over on the Golden Strip in Hummel's Wharf. Okay. Ford and Hyundai and Lincoln, of course, are in Sunbury at the North 4th Street Auto Plaza. But, yeah, this summer sometime, Tom's going to give away a car to a graduating senior. Go. Yeah.
So if you're watching, you have a senior, get down to one of the Sunbury Motors. And, Ben, we're out of time. I wish we had more time to talk to you, but thanks for joining us.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for the opportunity,
Bob. That's Ben Ammerman. He is the Digital Marketing and Business Development Manager at Sunbury Motors. So when we come back, we'll have some highlights from the first half here in Milton.
Coach.
So Shikellamy down 3, but came out shooting on a hot streak. Ben Ammerman with some big points. He has 5 altogether, but Milton late run in that game, in that half. Baker taking it in again.
Yeah, they scored 20 points in that second quarter, Bob, to vault into the lead.
So we come back live. Leitzel, the leading scorer, has the ball. Just one field goal in that first half. And he can't get it to roll.
I think Leitzel has to get more assertive offensively, Bob, for Shikellamy.
Baker has definitely picked up his game from that first quarter. He has 8 right now, and he'll go to the line for the first time tonight. First foul in the second half will go to Nate Hollister, his first.
Senior night, Ethan Baker's going to take matters into his own hands. If they're going down with the ball in his hands.
He'll hit the first, shooting 68% on the year, averages 16.2 points per game. Leading scorer on this Black Panther team this year. And he gets the second one to roll, so he's got an even 10.
Plays with a quiet confidence, Ethan Baker does.
So Milton's biggest lead of the night, 5 at this point. 30-25. Hollister lets it go, and he's got it. He gets hot. Look out. He's got 6.
Coach Bruno a little upset they didn't get out to the shooter in time.
His 12th 3 of the season. Well, nothing like that, a three-pointer to get you back into the game and get in the rhythm.
Yeah, getting you feeling good about yourself. Yep.
Schick continues to go man-to-man. Williams in the lane. Turnaround, no good. Both teams on the floor, and a quick jump ball, and it will go over to the Braves.
Boy, KJ Williams, I love the energy he brings. Emery got a hand on it. Tipped it out to Williams. Williams dove on the floor.
Coach Bruno not happy about something. Pointing to a player and talking to him about a play in the corner.
You know, you're looking for, oh boy, Leitzel was open back door there. You're looking for Leitzel to score more, but give credit to the defense of Milton.
Hollister throws up a wild one. Saved by Bartle right over to Milton. Here come the Black Panthers back the other way. Baker in the lane, one little move, a little arc shot. Nice touch on that.
Credit Logan Felton for the screen to get him open.
And a quick timeout from Coach Tim Four. He'll stay right here. He doesn't like something. We're only minute 57 into this half, and that's a quick one.
Yeah, Ethan Baker's getting to the basket, getting whatever he wants. It's a little bit too easy for Milton to score there. I think that's what Tim Four is talking about. So
here's how things have gone for Shikellamy towards the end of half of the season. As I mentioned, one of the hottest teams. Their first loss to Jersey Shore the other night. Team didn't shoot very well. They play tonight, and then they'll play South Williamsport and end the season Midwest Bald Eagle area, and then at Danville on the 13th, another key game in the Division I of the Heartland Conference.
Yeah, they started off slow. They were 2-4 at the outset, and before that loss to Jersey Shore, they had reeled off 7 in a row. So they're playing well. At the end of the year, that's when you want to be playing well.
Bartle inside, got it to roll. Leitzel with a nice pass. That will drive a coach nuts.
Well, when you play man-to-man out of bounds underneath, you're susceptible to back screens.
Bryce Bartle, 14 points. Emery blocked off by Soloff. Baker gets in the lane. He's blocked, but they're going to call foul as he hits the ground. And that will go against Leitzel. His second foul, second team foul for the visitors.
Yeah, there was a couple guilty parties there. He's strong in the lane. Yeah, Leitzel got him. If not, Zulov got him. If not, Hammerman got him.
Somebody got him.
Real nice rotation on that ball. Confidence, set the foul line. That's half the battle.
Baker shooting 100% from the line tonight. 5 for 5.
After Milton scores, they can get into their pressure defense and their traps.
Bartle heaves one up, in and out. Emery the rebound. Here come the Black Panthers. Red, white, and blue night here on senior night for the Black Panthers. All the students you see dressed up in the stars and stripes. Inside Emery, makes a move on Soloff. Blocked away, and a foul called from the outside. Going to go against Soloff. His second. Emery will be shooting 2.
Bob, KJ Williams is the smallest player on the floor. He's got 4 offensive rebounds. Really doing a great job on the glass.
Emery shooting 70% from the charity stripe. His first is good tonight. And back to a 5-point lead for the Black Panthers. Soloff and Bartle sit. Rivera in with Tilford. So Coach Four going small now for his 5.
See, after the make, Milton can set up their press.
5 minutes left here in quarter number 3.
Coach Bruno imploring his team to make them put it on the floor.
Hollister, a nice baseline move, couldn't get it to go.
They have numbers.
Williams gets position inside, he lays it up and in. 8-point lead. Home team. Tilford almost trapped in the corner. Gets it out. Here you can hear Coach Bruno yelling out defensive instructions. Leitzel in, acrobatic shot goes.
He's down, he may be hurt, Leitzel. Calling for the trainer. I don't know if he came down awkwardly. Good strong move to the basket, got the foul. Having trouble getting up. Looks like he's gonna walk it off, looks like he's all right. He may have to come out now, I think he does. If they beckon the coach out to check him out, or the trainer, he has to come out. And
so shooting will be Bartle. But Bartle actually completes the three-point play for Leitzel. Bartle now with 17. Way off the mark for Heidel. Hollister, he's wanting to push it all night long. He does, 1 on 3. No good. Bartle there, rebound, foul on the floor.
Nate Hollister does a nice job. He's left-handed, but he pounds it to the right side all the time. Then he comes back to his left hand for the shot. Good strong move. Here's the rebound by Bartle and the foul by Emery.
Bartle with 17. That's his first miss at the line tonight. Leitzel in quickly. Looked like maybe. Looks like he banged up his ankle a little bit. He'll work it off.
Yeah, Emery's the only guy with foul trouble in this game. He's got 3. Everybody else is okay.
That's a big loss, though, for Milton, because he did spark the team in that first quarter when he came off the bench.
Yeah, he's probably going to sit for most of the rest of this third quarter, I would imagine, and then save him for the fourth.
Bartle with 18. Turnover. Milton, here come the Braves. Tilford sees room and will foul on the floor before the shot. And 3:48 remaining. Tough play here in the Heartland Conference. Will take a timeout. 4-point lead for Milton.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology and Blaze Alexander Dealerships.
McCann School of Business and Technology has been preparing students for employment in their chosen field since 1897. With our hands-on, real-world training, you'll hit the job market with the skills that today's employers demand. Classes are forming now, so visit mccann.edu. Bye-bye, Doug Walsh, courtside at Milton High School. Heartland Conference Division I play. It's been a very entertaining up-and-down type game, Doug, so far. Milton, the home team, with a 4-point lead. They've had an 8-point lead in this quarter.
Yeah, notice Milton went zone that time until the ball came in, and then they went man because they got burned on the inbounds pass for the layup.
Bartle skip past to Leitzel.
Yeah, Leitzel becoming more assertive in this third quarter here, Bob. Which is what he has to do. Both teams extremely small now with lineups.
Tallest player out there looks like Heidel, about 6'1".
Yeah.
Lots of guard play. Try to get in the paint and make the pass, and that's exactly what Milton wants to do. Heidel with some positioning, can't get it to go. Williams, the smallest guy on the floor, gets the rebound.
By my count, he has 6 offensive rebounds. Now, I'm not the statistician, but I've seen 6 of them.
Hollister's foul, his second. That is Shikellamy's 4th team foul, and Williams goes to the line to shoot. So KJ's first point of the night, shooting 75% from the line. Senior night here at Milton. He was honored before the game. He gets the second one to go as well.
Can set up their pressure again after the makes.
Trying to trap, and Shikellamy breaks it. Tilford in, blocked away by number 3.
Yeah, they're going to get
Michael Cooper
for a foul.
They're going to get Cooper a foul. Here you see it again.
Yeah, they break the pressure. He spots him down low, and then the foul.
So at the line is Tilford, the freshman. 2 for 3 tonight.
He looks pretty calm for a freshman, doesn't he, in a big game like this?
Yep. His father's the football coach at Shikellamy and a teacher. And foul on the floor from referee Jim Bergen.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Bryce Birtle. Yeah.
Bartle's first foul. So 5 team fouls now on the Braves, and that will bring in Rivera to replace Hollister. So when one team gets a lead, seems like the other team comes storming right back. We've had 3 ties so far.
Yeah, this is a good high school basketball game. 2 well-balanced teams, well-coached teams.
Shikellamy with a win all over Shamokin so far, as Baker with a spin move.
Yeah, so far Ethan Baker's been the difference here the first 3 quarters.
He has 14. Bartle downtown, no good.
Edwin Rivera kept that ball alive.
Here come the Black Panthers back. No one's going to take Baker, who says, I'll shoot it and I'll make it. Ethan Baker downtown, 17.
Shikellamy lost him in transition, and you can't do that.
Foul on the floor. Ammerman couldn't get it to roll. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Michael Cooper gets the foul, his 3rd.
Ammerman's a pretty good foul shooter.
Coach Ford calling his team over on the first shot.
Ammerman makes 8 out of 10. That's pretty good. Anywhere, 80%.
1 for 3 so far tonight. Some substitutions coming in for the Black Panthers.
Coach a little upset with Cooper. Lazy on the defensive end, and then he has to commit the fouls.
Ammerman makes 2. So the junior has 7 points so far. Biggest lead of the night has been 8 points from Milton several times. Nice fadeaway from the foul line for Heidel. He has 6.
They play well together, Feldman and Heidel and Baker.
Tilford was blocked, but Rivera's right there. Fight underneath, foul gonna go against the Braves.
Edwin Rivera missed the chippy and then committed the foul 95 feet from the basket.
2 fouls on the senior Rivera.
Now they're looking to score. That they're not really going for one. They're just running their offense, but they are looking to score. And if they don't find anything, they will take the last shot.
Coming up under 30 here, third quarter. Baker had a shot, but it was cut off.
And now you're at the point where you're definitely going to go for one now.
Coach Bruno calls out play number 7. So Baker will set it up, and he'll play for the last shot.
And Baker's going to make the play one way or another, whether he drives it or passes it.
Good defense by Tilford, the freshman. And they can't get it to go. But the home team, the Black Panthers, have an 8-point lead over Shikellamy. Quarter number 4 is on the way. Monday night is a night of anticipated television viewing. Starting at 8, an original episode of Gotham. Before there was Batman, there was Jim Gordon. See the epic story of how Gotham City gave birth to the superheroes and the villains known worldwide. Followed by an original episode of Sleepy Hollow. The shows every critic is talking about around Monday night at 8, only on Fox 56. So the Shikellamy bench getting a little break here at Milton. Quarter number 4 coming in this Heartland Conference Division I showdown. Bob Ide and Doug Walsh enjoying a very high-scoring and entertaining game.
Yes, this is a good high school basketball game. Both teams well-balanced, well-coached. Nice move by Logan Felton. He loves that step back, pull back, fadeaway.
So Feltman gives Milton their biggest lead of the night, and we have a foul on the floor.
And that's bonus, I do believe. That's going to put Wade Heidel to the line.
So foul against Suloff for Shikellamy. That will be his third. And as Doug mentioned, it is 1-1 now the rest of the night.
Yeah, nothing frustrates a coach more than when you foul 95 feet from the basket, or 94 feet actually. And then you put Wade Heidel on the line for a 1-on-1. Can't convert.
No coach didn't like it.
Hey, you're going to have to make fouls in this game. The winner is going to make fouls down the stretch.
Last time these two teams played, it was Milton 58-53. We're going to be well over that tonight, the way this pace is going. Baker hit his last one from there. Can't get this one to go. Here comes Leitzel and the Braves. Doesn't have the numbers, so slow it down. He looked to trap, and boy, he's lucky to get it out of there. Leitzel, corner. No good. Amory back. 1-on-2. Got it, no foul.
Boy, he's got great legs. He got ahead of the pack. It looks as though they're making an effort to push it up the floor now and run.
Absolutely. Quick hands underneath. Jump ball as Baker got in there.
Ethan Baker picked him clean and then going for it. He slipped, but he still got a tie-up. Took the possession away from Shikellamy. Now the arrow goes to Milton.
Well, Shikellamy, Tim 4 wants to call a timeout before this one gets out of hand.
Well, a 12-point lead in this game is quite a bit.
We'll take a quick timeout, Doug. 6:25 remaining here in quarter number 4. We'll be back after a quick break. So Gene Bruno, second season, started the Penn College program, was there for 15 years as a teacher at Milton. He took Penn College to the national tournament, was 6th in the country, and made a name for themselves on the national tour. Comes here after the job opened up 2 seasons ago, 24-13 over that 2-year span, and doing a good job of getting his team up here now 12 in the game.
His team is well prepared for this ball game. You know, you're coming down the stretch. You want to be playing your best ball at the end of the year. I think it seems as though Milton is. So is Shikellamy, but both coaches have their team ready for the playoff push. He does have a complete game plan here that's working very well.
Since the half, Milton has outscored Shikellamy 23-14. It was a 3-point lead at the half. It's now a 12-point lead. Baker got the hands in there, and a quick foul going to be called. Coach doesn't like that, as you'd expect.
Baker got his hand in there. I think he had Leitzel's arm.
So they have one more foul to give before Shikellamy will be in the 1-1. Foul went against Baker. That was just his first of the night. Baker with a tackle over to Bartle.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't pick up another foul there.
Bartle against Heidel, blocked away. 3-on-2 Milton. Williams lays it up and in.
It's almost as if they didn't want to run, they didn't want to run for the first 3 quarters. Now they want to run, Milton.
That one kicked away. So 25 here in the second half for the Black Panthers. And is similarly, very eerily similar to the last game. Because Shikellamy got down in that one.
Yeah, well, we talked about the scoring droughts for Milton. They haven't had one yet. Well, they did have one at the beginning of the game, and they survived it. So if they can avoid another one, they'll pull this one out.
Well, speaking of scoring droughts, we have a foul on the floor. Shikellamy had that the other night against Jersey Shore, shooting just 1 for 20 for 2 guards.
Yeah, well, you know, in the first half, this game too, they only shot 30%. Here's the strong move and got him on the arm. Bartle almost got it to fall.
So Bartle will go to the line. Leading scorer tonight for Shikellamy. Now has 18. Has missed just 1 shot from the line tonight.
Yeah, he's a 70% foul shooter.
10 of 11 tonight. 19 right now for the junior.
Well, when you take the ball to the basket as strong as he does, you'll get to the foul line.
So now Shikellamy has to get their way back into it. No foul called. Maybe a jersey pulled, but refs didn't see it. Really looking for Leitzel to get going. He's only has 6 points. That's 10 under his average. Can't get that one to roll.
Credit KJ Williams, though, with the great defense.
Now, if you're Coach Bruno, do you slow it down just a little bit?
You'd think about it. You maybe want to run some time. Maybe another minute or so. Then you can start running some time.
Emery Trapp finally gets it back out. Timeout. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Coach Bruno didn't like what he saw, so he thought there was going to be a tie-up, so he called a 30. And now he's probably going to discuss what you just asked.
We'll hear how the Black Panthers will end the season. That Central Columbia game is still in doubt. They may not play that one, I'm hearing. So if that's the case, hey, Milton, top 2 teams right now playing probably the best basketball. They get Shamokin right here at home. Then a tough one with Lewisburg, which will be the district preview, and then finally wrap it up with Quad A Central Mountain.
Yeah, you know, they are playing very well, but, you know, the next 10 days will be quite a test for them.
Lewisburg taking on Loyalsock tonight in a key Division II Heartland Conference game.
Jersey Shore playing pretty good basketball as well.
Absolutely, they're getting hot at the right time.
Yeah. They ran a set play out of the timeout.
Heidel up and under.
Excellent job.
8 for Heidel, the senior.
Wade Heidel closed out. Nice on Bartle.
Oh, going the other way. Offensive foul. Oh, did he step out of bounds?
I think the ball went off him. I couldn't really see it. There was a lot of guys in between us. You know, Milton's playing outstanding defense, Bob, the second half.
Another turnover. So back.
Here he is. Did he shuffle his feet? Oh, he got tied up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Coach Bruno told the referee, though, nice call. He's a politician.
Shikellamy down 13. Need to get quick baskets.
Heidel is a little bit taller than Bortle and giving him fits.
Tilfer with the left hand, the freshman, his first field goal of the night. He has 4 points. .337 remaining in this one. It should be a great finish here at Milton. We have a timeout on the... Hold on. Nope, we're waiting. We're going to wait. Let's get the field goals done. Sorry about that. So it is Baker who gets the free throw. He has 15 now. They're in the 1-1 here for the Braves. Now we get the timeout. So 2 free throws go in for Baker. And certainly Milton's up 14. Let's see if he can get back into it.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology and Blaze Alexander Dealerships.
McCann School of Business and Technology has introduced a new CDL training Class A tractor trailer program at their Wilkes-Barre campus. Campus is easy to find across from Mohegan Sun Arena. Contact them today at mccann.edu. So Doug Walsh, final 3:37 here in Milton. Schick down 14. They need something to fall.
Well, they're going to have to start working their offense, maybe looking to shoot the 3. And now if you go to the foul game, everybody on Milton's a good foul shooter right now that's on the floor.
Baker, quick hands, almost took it away from Leitzel. Leitzel just 6 points, leading scorer. He makes a nice pass to Ammerman. Couldn't get it. So Milton slow it down a little bit.
Well, you got to credit Milton for playing excellent defense in this second half. Every shot has been contested. Every shot has been tough for Shikellamy.
And I think from the outset, an emphasis was on getting rebounds.
Yeah.
And they've done a nice job on the offensive side, has Milton.
You know, the plan was there to force them to drive it to the basket, and Shikellamy just didn't finish.
Heidel inside, hoop in the arm. Home crowd likes that.
There it is again. They patient. Nice pass by Baker down low. He knows he's going to get bumped. Heidel takes the hit and finishes.
Heidel with double figures. And with that, he'll hit 11. He averages 12, so he's right around that.
Open up that door! Open up!
17-point lead for Milton. They've done it with a superior second half. You know, Bob, 60 points is that's the mark that they shoot for. They have a remarkable winning percentage when they get to 60 points, and that's where they are right now.
Bartle doing his best job, 21 for him. Coach Four can just sit back and watch. His team in danger of losing 2 straight in conference play.
Yeah, and you know, Bob, this loss is probably going to make them the 5 seed in the AAA bracket. They may have to come back here again.
After this shot. So Baker with 2. Looks like he has 18. Leitzel blocked away by Emery. Boy, he's definitely giving him a big push off the bunch. Typical starter.
I can see why Coach Bruno loves him.
Now Milton just going to pull it back out, and I'm not sure Shikellamy is going to foul at this point.
Yeah, I don't think you want to foul at this point.
In fact, he's going to, Coach Ford is going to empty his bench out. And actually we'll have a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. So here are the standings in AAA. Lewisburg currently losing to Loyalsock, but they won last night. They're 18-1. Jersey Shore playing tonight. Shamokin also. There you see Milton and then Shikellamy. So I think Shikellamy drops out of it at this point.
Yeah, and Shamokin still has to play Jersey Shore, and they still have to play at Milton. So that 2, 3, and the 4 spot, you want to stay, as we said before, you want to stay out of the 4 slot because then ultimately you have to play Lewisburg. If you were in the 2 or 3 spot and you play Lewisburg in the final, 2 teams go out of District 4, so you want to stay away from them in the semis.
So that's the district. Here's the Heartland. And with this win, Milton's going to stay right into it. You mentioned they play Shamokin. They knocked them off. They could still go to the Heartland Conference playoffs.
Yeah, and Shamokin has Jersey Shore as well, so they could lose both.
So Coach Bruno calls timeout again, and he'll make mass substitutions now as he saw Coach Ford brought in some of the younger guys, and that should do it.
Yeah, he wants to get his seniors an ovation, which is a good move on senior night. This one's pretty much in hand, a 17-point lead with 1:24 to go.
So with the win, Milton is 8-1 over the last 9. And they become probably one of the hottest teams out there, next to Lewisburg, of course, but in Division I we're talking about of the Heartland Conference. A big win here tonight for the Black Panthers.
You know, battle-tested too, Bob. Every night's a grind in this league. That'll help them in the playoff run.
Big 23-14 run in the third quarter. And it looked like the seniors just wanted to do it here on senior night, Doug.
Yeah. They came from after the slow start, the second and third quarter, they really broke this game open.
Cromley, number 50, tried to get a layup, couldn't get it to go. So Ethan Baker will finish the night. Double check my math, but I think he has 18. Emery will finish with 11. And a big night from Heidel. He has 11 as well. Spark off the bench from Williams in that first half, sophomore, who did a nice job offensively and defensively.
Yeah, Keon Williams did a nice job. He scored, he had a big steal. He got 2 rebounds. He forced a turnover. He did a nice job. He's back in there now.
So it'll be interesting down the last week or so before the Heartland Conference playoffs that start on the 13th of February. Cromley down, turn around, can't get it to go on the final shot. So the younger guys came in, they gave it their best shot, but that will do it. It's the Milton Black Panthers who pull out a big victory over their rivals from Shikellamy. The final score, 62-45. When Doug and I come back, we'll have our players of the game and talk to the winning coach here on MyTV, WQMY.
You're watching a Fox 56 Sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on MyTV WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology and Blaze Alexander Dealerships.
We are back at Milton High School. The Black Panthers pulling out a big victory tonight over the Shikellamy Braves, 62-45. Our Harry's You Pull It players of the game, Ethan Baker. We talked about you in pregame, Ethan. What was the mindset coming in here on senior night against the Braves?
Just to get a win. It'd help us in playoffs, get us a good seed, maybe a home game too. And the student section over there really helped us, got us pumped for this win.
This is a big win, but you guys are playing very good basketball right now. Why is that, do you think?
We're working as a team. We're listening to what Coach has to say and trying to get better every day.
Ethan, congratulations. Go join your teammates. We'll bring in Wade Heidel, our other player of the game. 11 points tonight. Coach talked about rebounding. How much emphasis was on that tonight? You did a good job on the boards.
Well, really, he says that every game because we're not one of the biggest teams out there, and we always need to get out there and get as many boards as possible. And tonight we did as good as we could. I mean, first half was a little bit iffy, but we came out strong in the second.
How's it feel to get the win, especially on senior night?
It's a great feeling. The last couple of years we haven't done it, so I'm just glad it was when it was mine, we did it.
Congratulations. Here's your player of the game. Wade Heil will bring in Coach Bruno now. And Coach, you came out in that third quarter. I don't know what you said to them at halftime. You outscored them 23-14, and they really put it on the Braves.
Well, I think the emphasis that we talked about in the locker room was the defense. The fact that they kept penetrating, going down the lane. It got us in foul trouble. Wade, Emery, they both ended up with 3 fouls, 2 to 3 fouls. That happened. It was because of their penetration. So we emphasized the whole night, the rest of the night, basically, we need to make them put the ball on the floor because they're great three-point shooters. I want to see them put the ball on the floor, come off the dribble, and score. And I thought the kids did an outstanding job. K.J. Williams did a real nice job defensively tonight also on the Leitzel boy. And I think the defense was the difference in that game because technically 7-0 early on in the game. We weren't scoring. And I always tell the kids the defense has to maintain constant, and the offense will always come and go.
You basically control your own destiny in the Heartland Conference. You're going to play Central Columbia tomorrow night. Then you have Shamokin. They're right there. I think you have a Jersey Shore in there as well. But you control your own destiny.
Yes, most definitely. We have the game of Shamokin on Saturday, and if it fans out the way we want it to, we have a makeup game with Central Mountain up in Lock Haven, and we'll have to get that in real quick. Probably be a bang-bang game because the tournament starts next week.
Well, Milton can be a very dangerous team come playoff time, not only in the Heartland, but also in the district for AAA. Coach, thanks for having us tonight.
Thank you for being here.
No problem. Let's bring in Doug Walsh.
Yes.
Senior night here at Milton. We'll bring in Doug Walsh right now for some final words, and he talked about it. It was the defensive side that really did it for the Black Panthers.
Yeah, Bob, in the second and third quarter, they really turned up the defense. They couldn't get the baskets to fall. They were getting decent shots, Shikellamy, but they couldn't, and the defensive rebound was outstanding. They made Shikellamy struggle for every basket that they got tonight.
I know Coach Zimmerman is watching from Shamokin. He's going to have to play this Milton team next couple days here on Saturday. What can he expect?
Well, pretty much more of the same. You know, they're well-balanced. Baker does a great job. This is a solid team, and they're playing well right now, so they're going to have their hands full, Shamokin, coming in here. And, you know, they also have to play Jersey Shore, so anything can happen.
Two straight losses now for Shikellamy. Coach Forrest to go back to the boards a little bit. Really a nice job. Leitzel needed to pick it up a little bit.
Yeah, they can't hang their heads. You know, I mean, they ran into a good team tonight, and they're a solid ball club also. And, you know, when they get to the playoffs, anything can happen because they're all bunched. There's 2 through 5 are bunched, and they're all pretty equal.
Doug, you and I will hit the women's college basketball floor at Lock Haven. They'll take on Mansfield. A quick preview of that coming up for Saturday. Lock Haven's right in the thick of things in the PSAC playoffs.
Well, they have a chance. They're on the bubble. The top 6 teams make it, and they're 7th, but they're knocking on the door, and there's 3 or 4 teams that they can catch. So it's a big game on Saturday for them.
We'll see you on Saturday, okay?
Yes, sir. I'll be there.
Okay, that tip-off will be 2 p.m. right here on My TV WQMY. I want to thank everyone here at Milton High School for welcoming us in, and a great job by our Fox 56 sports crew, as always. So the final score, Milton pulls out a big victory over Shikellamy, 62-45. Our next game at Lock Haven, we'll see you at 2 p.m. on Saturday. You're watching a Fox 56 sports presentation of the Rivalry of the Week on My TV WQMY. Brought to you by McCann School of Business and Technology and Blaze Alexander Dealerships.